Okay, I'm gonna try to make this video one more time without people interrupting me. If they call me or interrupt me, they just ain't getting through. Okay, Pam's like, answer your phone, like it was an emergency. It was just, can I put this other patient in? Come on now, go away. Anyways, I know she's stressed out. You know, her husband just passed away, or maybe you don't know because I ain't made a video in a minute. Pam's husband passed away last Wednesday, y'all. So I will say that my girl is handling it like a champ. She does have her moments, and I expect her to. I had my moments when my sisters all died on me. So I know it's going to be hit and go, touch and go, and all of that kind of stuff, real rocky. So, but I'm proud of her. You know, she called me one day. She was drunk. She was like, I'm not handling it very well. I was like, girl, you handling it, okay? We good. We good. So that's all the sad news I got to tell y'all about. Everything else has been pretty good, you know, and that ain't really that sad. I mean, when your quality of life has changed so drastically that it's not a good quality, I'm ready to go. That's just, I'm ready to go. You know, don't have me in no bed, turning me over, you know, taking care of my body parts and stuff like that. And I can't, I'm out. Cancel me, you know. But anyway, so she said, we was talking a minute ago, she was like, yeah, I feel the same way, Lisa. So she's okay. She's okay. She's gonna be okay. So y'all, let me show y'all what I've been doing. Oh wait, let me make another announcement. Power Tools with Thread, Miss Becky, you needs to get on home, okay? Because you and I, she used to be on at 7, now she's on at 8. And I drink my coffee in bed, and I do you. We do life together. You've been gone for a whole week, and now I got a whole nother week. It's just too much. You know, you shouldn't have did a back-to-back cruise. It's kind of rude. Get home, okay? That's all I got to say about that. Now, let's move on. So when she gets back, Miss Becky at Power Tools with Thread, we're going to be doing the Autumn Love quilt. This one right here. Have you guys seen this, Lori Holt? These are by Riley Blake Designs. This is Lori Holt, Bee in My Bonnet. Okay, so these are quilts. And all of the panels are embroidery and applique. Like in there, these windows will be appliqued. And the doors and stuff like that. Can on right there. Okay, let's move on. But we ain't doing that one. So I had to start because Becky ain't here. So I bought this one because I saw it at my local quilt shop. Okay. And I fell in love. I need to see it in person. But I didn't do a white background. I did a black background. And I'm going to do another one because I'm going to do a pink and white one. I got some nieces. I got some granddaughter. You see, it wasn't plural. Granddaughter. I had to stop myself. So let me show you guys them, okay? Like I said, I made this video once. We're going to make it all the way through. I'm going to go quickly. Number 1. And it ain't in the right order, okay, you guys? I'm just showing them to you. Again, embroidery, sewing, all of that. Random crazy colors, number 2. And I wanted it to be whimsical. Now, don't mind these extra threads and stuff because I haven't lint rolled these things yet, okay? This right here are 12 and 12.5. And they're supposed to go down to the 11, but I haven't cut them yet. But I did all 12. I love the bee house. I love that beehive. All 12 of the blocks. And now I've got 40. I think it is 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, yeah. So right here, look at this. See this up in here? This 10. I got to do these 10 right here times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 40 more of just, but they're small, but they are intense, okay? This one right here. But that's all good. You just set your machine up and let it do what it do. Go in there and put the fabric when it tells you beep, 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 beep. And keep moving. Keep it pushing. And I've got multiple machines, so I really need to set up all my machines and I'll get done 3 times as fast. I went to do it on my multi-needle, but you got to put all the stops in, you know, because it just thinks that it's all and is embroidery. So you've got to put the stops in order to do embroidery and applique with it. And it was just too much. I just didn't want to go through each and every 40 designs or 20 if I was going to do half and half on these 2 machines and not do my other 2 machines upstairs. So I was just like, you know what? It's just too much. Just do them one at a time. Actually, they sew out 2 panels. So I guess I really would only have to hoop it 20 times. Yeah, it's just too much. I'm not going to put all those stops in there. Anyways, this is Hometown by Riley Blake, Lori Holt design. Riley Blake Designs by Lori Holt. Okay, so I'm doing this one. When Becky come back, we'll be doing this sometimes. You got to get on her channel to see when she's doing it. But we're doing it all together. We finished the simple, what is it called? Simply Quilt or whatever it's called. We finished that one over there. We'll be starting this one. Autumn Love. Moving on. So now at 9 o'clock, Becky gave up her spot. So it is Nancy GIF HQ. I don't know what the HQ stand for. Y'all help me out. Home quilting or who knows. I don't know. I ain't look it up. But Nancy, she's so sweet. I mean, honestly, she just take her time in explaining things. I mean, if you don't know what she's talking about at the end of her hour, like my grandma used to say, you know he's slow. I mean, honestly, because she explained things 99 different ways. You got to know it by the time Nancy is finished. So anyways, Nancy was doing something. Foundation paper piece. And I'm going to actually show you what she was doing because I went and I got one of It's So Emily. But I got 2 of them, but I can't find one of them for whatever reason. But I'll show you what she was doing. She was doing foundation paper piecing. And she kept ironing on a little ironing board. And I said, Nancy, where'd you get that from? And she told us where she got it from. It's linked in her channel. But unless you live in, I don't know, Arkansas or North Carolina, wherever it was that Nancy is from, I guess you can't go and pick it up because it's pick up on orders only. So I said, honey, and my husband said, yes, I'll make it for you. So he cut this wood out, and I put Velcro on, not Velcro, felt on the back of it. But yeah, he cut it out for me, and I made my small ironing board. And then he was like, I got another one, because another lady, Betha Dilly, she made one that was this size. So my husband made me this one, and you have to cut off the corners, and it makes it lie real nice and flat, you see? So yeah, and I love this print. I think I got this from like Hobby Lobby or something like that. I don't even know where I got it from, but I love teacups because why? I'm late for a very important date because it's so Alice in Wonderland. Okay, moving on. Y'all know I'm crazy. Okay, so let me show you guys because I've got a big thing to show you. So, you know, we sold our house in Savoy. And we had a few coins left over. So my husband was like, honey, why don't you get something you want? And I was like, honey, no, I cannot. But I did. Ta-da! This is what I bought. It is the Bernina. It is the Q20. And what I like about it is, of course, you can see how big it freaking is down here, okay? Y'all, it does. It's so super, super sweet. But let's talk about it for a minute, okay? Why did I get the Q20? Now, y'all need to listen on this one right here, okay? because the 220, excuse me, the Q20 and the Q24 can go inside your long arm frames. And they get the handlebars attached to them and all of that kind of stuff, so you can make it the free motion. You can hook the automation software up to it, and it just do it all by itself. But also, this table, don't look at all that stuff down there. That was the other things that I bought. Remember, my husband put this rubber thing down here, the skid, to keep it from my foot pedal from sliding. And he wanted to make sure that it stuck real good to the ground. So he put something real big and heavy on top of it. So that's why those are under there. But anyways, the table is like this. And it's nice because these sides open up on both sides of the table. And I've just been storing my stencil. Willie's been buying me all the different stencils and stuff like that, you know. He even bought me this cute little t-shirt right here. But, yeah, so this is what I bought. And the people that I bought my Q20 from, what is it? It's Rockin' Bobbin. I'll show you right here. The name is Rockin' Bobbin. They are amazing. The guy that I got this one from right here, the multi-needle, works at Rockin' Bobbin. So I call, his name is Vincent. So I called Vincent and I was like, Vincent, hello, hello, hello. And he was like, Miss Cooper, we can hook you up. So they did. And he even delivered it to me. I gave him some coins for the delivery. You know, I ain't going to do you wrong. But they're so kind. They're so knowledgeable. They're more than fair with their pricing on the machine. And I was going to just get a big long arm frame and all the things and, you know, but my heart kept coming back to this, to the Q20. I actually want the Q16, and I would have made such a big mistake because the Q16 cannot go on the long arm frame. Only the 20 and 24 can. So my husband kept saying, honey, get the Q20. And I kept saying, he always wants me to have what he wants me to have, but I want what I want. I'm so glad I listened to him. I just called Rockin' Bob and I was like, do you guys have any of the Q20s? And he was like, Miss Cooper, yes, we do, actually. So my baby was like, just buy it. He's so sweet. So now I got to learn. I mean, I know how to use it. And I've been learning a little bit, but I really want to get proficient and before I quilt on my quilts that took me months to do. and they're literally these two right here. Let me move this out on the other side, my little vacuum. These two right here. This is the one I did with Becky. If you guys remember this one right here. Yeah, so I gotta do this one, and then this is the one that I made for my grandson Genesis, and it's this one right here. So I do not want to have done all of this work and then get on here and make it look a hot mess. And this is the backing for this one right here. It's Cowboys. Isn't it so great? You know, I went to Joann's the day before they closed. I think today is the last day. And I was just thinking, it's going to be so expensive. I mean, I expect all of the fabric prices to go up because they know we can't run to our cheap sources anymore, you know? Yeah. But I went over to Quilt Country and I was looking at Tula Pink. And it was $17.99 or something like that a yard. $16.98 a yard. And then I was looking at some of the other ones. It's just going to be expensive to quilt and to sew. And you know, I just think the resources are going to be drying up, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? So we don't sew and quilt because it's cheap. we do it because we enjoy the craft. So that's just going to have to be our stance. Everybody going to be up at Hobby Lobby and Walmart if you want cheaper fabrics. Anyways, so that's my little surprise. I think I showed you guys these that I had made. Did I show you guys these that I made? These little tea cozies. Did I show you guys these? I was supposed to take it to my daughter, and I did not. So it sits like this. And you can just simply, now, I guess I could show you the little teacup that's inside of it. And it has a little thing. I should have made it a little tighter, but it is what it is. To keep your hands from getting too hot when you're drinking. And then this is the little caddy. And those are little pockets for the little tea to go in. And then it's got a little snap. Right there. Which is great. Like, I am going on a spiritual retreat by myself this weekend. And my daughter is going on a spiritual retreat by herself this weekend. And we're just simply checking into hotels in our prospective states. And it will be all about us spending time with ourselves and the Heavenly Father. So I wish I would have gotten that to her. And then I made this one right here. And this one right here, it's shaped like a teacup, right? And then it just simply has where your tea bags go in there. Your extra tea bags and stuff like that go in there. I think that is actually so super cute. So I did make, two of them. I made one for her and one for me. And, but I only made one of the extra tea pouch. So I need to get that off and send that to her for she can have that. But, yeah. And then I made this cute little bag, this little square pouch bag. Let me show you guys. I want to make a bunch of these, like with a little tab and the zipper and everything like that. The buy any bags are so nice. You know, this isn't a buy any bag. This was just a design that I followed a lady that was making a design, and I was like, but I should have used stiffer batting. And that's what I'm going to do on my next ones. So I just like it when it just kind of stands up by itself. Okay, now, I showed you guys my surprise, my thing. Oh, let me show y'all this. I went over to Hobby Lobby. Look at these, girl. They had these for $1.99. $1.99 for the big thick ones. And I was like, red, who likes red? And then Sabrina was like, Christmas time is coming soon. I was like, you know what? That's an excellent idea. I can make some of those chunky blankets, you know, that you actually crochet with your fingers. And I've made one before, and I don't know, I gave it away to somebody, but probably my sister Sean. I don't know. But yeah, they had a multicolor one, which I couldn't get with. I should have probably made one for one of my grandkids, but it's all good. So look at how many bags I bought of them. Yeah, I think, and that one over there too. I think I bought like 21 of them. So 6 of them is Sabrina's. Okay, so that. I showed you guys the ironing boards. Didn't I show y'all these ironing boards on this one? I can't remember. I did the video twice, y'all. I did the video twice. Okay, so let me show you guys. I'll just show you guys real quickly, just in case I did. So, I made these little ironing boards, me and my husband, because of, what's her name? Nancy, okay? Fabrics from Hobby Lobby. And make sure you dog ear your corners, because it'll give you a nice flat backing, just in case. That was from Becky. Not Becky, Nancy. Okay, so this one right here, the woven star. I did find it, thank God. What a weirdo I am. Okay, I was like, okay, so this is one of our new to me. It's called The Old Craft Store, okay? And I went to my other Quilt Country, where I normally go and buy all my notions and Denton Sewing Room, but they didn't have this. And Nancy, GIF HQ, 7 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, she was doing this one right here, the Woven Star. So I went looking for it at Quilt Country and they didn't have it. So I went to the Old Craft Store and they had this one. So they also ordered me the Courthouse Steps, it's called, because they didn't have it. So I'm going to wait for that to come in. So basically it's foundation paper piecing, and I'm going to put this one with it. Vintage Sunburst. Okay. And then the other design I'm going to put with it is this pineapple. Okay, so why is this so big and these ones are so small, right? Is because this one is already ready to go, and this is the size that it's going to be, right? 12 inches. This one is not. This one comes in sections of 4, and by the time you cut them all out and put it all together, you've got a 12-inch. Okay? So these and these are the same. This is just condensed down. So these are the 2 designs, and the when I get the church will be the 4th design in this quilt. And this is It's So Emma, which I love It's So Emma stuff. Now also, when I was watching Miss Becky, she had a tool that she had acquired at one of the quilt shows. And it was this guy right here, the Binding Ease. Okay, so what do you do with this? You put your iron right here. You slide your fabric through, and you put your iron on top, and then you just continue to pull, and it will keep that binding ironed and flat, just coming through. And you can make as much binding as you want really, really quickly. So this was $38.50. Probably could have found it cheaper somewhere else, but you know what? It's purple. It's coming off pink in the thing, but it's not. It's purple. Why does it look pink? It's purple. So I had to get it. Then she told me that the lady at the Old Craft Store, it's a quilting store, she was like, oh, this company no longer produces martingale is the name of it. They're closed. She's like, so what you see is what you get, or you have to go to Etsy to find the books, or eBay and things like that. So I saw this one, red and white quilts. They are $27.99 in price. She had like 3 of these, you know. So I bought that. But look at this quilt, y'all. Don't even tell me nothing. Look at that thing. Look at this. Come on now. And there's another quilt in here. I was just like, I'm gonna do this. I bought the book because of that one design. Yeah. Even if the book was twice this price, I would have bought it for this one quilt. Uh-oh. I cannot. Oh, here it is. Y'all ready for this? Bam! Look at that. I want to make this so freaking bad. Like, I want to make it in red. I want to make it in blue. I want to make it in pink. I want to make it in purple. I want to make it in every color. Like, I absolutely love this quilt. Like, I don't know why, but This is it on just this page. I just absolutely love it. All these little triangles. Come on now. Come on now. I even like this one right here. Ah, this book. And you know what? I love red on white and blue on white. I love that. It's calming to me. It's not too crazy. But when I'm feeling crazy, this is by Martingale as well. And I'm going to go and look for the rest of their books, for I can just have them on my Martingale shelf now. I got to go find them before they're, you know, they're not. When I'm feeling a little crazy, this is the red green quilts, okay? I'm going to go up in there. See this over here? When I'm feeling a little Christmassy. And I love that one. Yeah. So, but again, it had one quilt that I was like, Lisa, so what? The lady is saying, when they're gone, they're gone. You know, she just want to sell you something, girl. And I was like, you know what? Look at this. I don't know what it is about it. Just peaceful in the middle of my bed at Christmas time. Come on now. Y'all know that's sophisticated all day long. That is so sophisticated. I just have to do that. I just have to do it. I do. I love it. I love it. I love this one too. And this is very simple. Okay. Anyways, again, Martingale are the names of these. Look at that one on the, look at this, y'all. Look at this one. Have you seen how crazy I get about the quilts? And Sabrina was like, Lisa, I'm going to leave the quilting to you. No, you ain't. You coming along with me. We do life together. Don't tell me you ain't going to be quilting. She will be, y'all. She will be. She's starting to sew and do stuff and everything. She's just tripping. Okay, so how come I went to my local grocery store and I saw this outfit? And when I saw this outfit, I was like, you know what? You about to head out because we're about to go to Ecuador, y'all. And I was like, you about to head out. You gonna need an outfit that you travel good in. And so I saw this outfit at my grocery store. Nonetheless, you know, Kroger, the big Krogers have clothing and shoes and everything, right? Let me show y'all. Y'all know I love overalls. Look at these. Oh, this is not doing it justice, honey. It's not doing it justice. But linen. Big boxy legs. Okay. Comfortable as hell up in there. Yeah. Now they might frisk you because of these buckles. But that's okay. You can frisk me. I'll be like this. Go ahead. They always laugh like, girl, go on through. You know you crazy. But this outfit right here at Kroger's, y'all, it was $40 less 40%. So I think I paid $32 out the door when they added the tax back in and, you know, drop of blood and all that kind of stuff. And it has pockets on the back, which is super cute. And I might do a little something with this. I don't know. But you know what? I think I'm actually going to wear this to work tomorrow. But for $32, we ain't talking about no coins right there for comfort on the stupid plane. Okay, so I think I showed y'all that. You know, I get the these boxes, you guys, from the Fat Quarter Shop. Their monthly box subscription. And I'm enjoying it. You know, Kimberly is her name. Kimberly, do your thing, baby. Do your thing. I love the color of the box. It makes me happy, y'all. They send you all the little things inside. Yeah, I ain't gonna go through. There's a lot of people out there already showing this box and stuff like that, you know. And I showed you guys one time. It's great boxes. You get labels. I'm gonna show you real quick. You get this right here is for your quilt notes and stuff like that. This is for a cross stitch. Right here, it's basically, I guess it's like it says it's a Coriota, it's a calendar quilt, and so it's got cross stitch. Okay, that's cute. That's something I can sit on the couch and do. And then they give you this jelly bar with these delicious colors, honey. They're fabrics. I'm here for y'all, because y'all know fabrics are expensive. So if you ain't part of some type of box, monthly box, something like that, you'll be paying full price. You'll be paying this price for this, that you could get more things with. That's the way I look at it, okay? They always tell you all the stuff that they're sending with. They always give you a couple of free designs and stuff like that. What is this? Something quilt pattern. Oh, they gave me 3 different quilt patterns this time. This one, and this one with the jelly roll. And this is book number 2. I guess book number 1 must have been in my first thing. Now, when they send you these, in the patterns, they send you the fabric for you can make that pattern with. But if you are in the middle of stuff, honey, you can't get to it right now. So I shouldn't have took everything out of my box, my April box. But for the May box, I'm going to leave all my stuff in there. I don't need to leave the labels or the quilt notes in there. But all that other stuff, it needs to stay in there. Because if I separate it all out, then I'm going to have to go gather it all back up. The fabric and the book, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to start leaving them in here after I open them to see what my love box is, you know. So that's that. You know what? I need to show you guys something else. 1 second. Where those fans at? Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Logan. Yes. Where'd you put my shoes? They were in your closet. I don't see them. Yeah, I'll show you where I put them. In the closet in your room. With you sometime. Okay, I wanted to just show you guys. You know, I always show you a little bit of something all over the place. You know, all over the place, because I shop all over the place, whether it's for crafts or clothes or whatever, quilts. Okay, check these out. So I was passing by the store, and I love me some cowboy boots. Look at the metal. That's not the metal in the front. That's the tab right there in the front. I thought the other one had a metal thing. Maybe that was my son's boots. Logan got some boots too. Logan, come bring your boots down. But anyways, I was passing by, and they was having a sale, a sidewalk sale. And I was like, I'm in the boot mood. You know, sometimes you're just in a boot mood, which is really strange because I left church early because I went to church. Let me tell y'all what happened. I went to church, and $199 is the normal price, from $200 rather. And they had these boots out there for $50. They were like, we're having a one-day sale. And I was like, but this right here was too tight. And the guy was like, ma'am, it's leather. We can stretch it on the machine for you. And you can pick it up in a few hours or whatever. And I was like, I don't want to come back in a few hours. And I was like, Lisa, you ain't going to get no boots for a quarter of the price. Okay, so, and these are Logan's boots.
Yeah.
And they look so good because his jeans come down to here, you know? So all you see, they look really good.
Yeah, it has the alligator skin.
Yes, boy.
And
he was like walking around, and I was like, Logan, you need to get those shoes. And he was like, I changed my mind. I was like, no, you getting those shoes because they looked so good on him. There. And his was $52, right?
Yeah.
It came to $54, right? With tax and all it can on. But anyways.
$60 now.
Yeah, so it was one day and then it went right back to being the regular price. So for $50, I was like, Lisa, just take the time to pick out a pair of boots, you know? And then I went inside the store and they were like, no, these ones inside haven't been discounted. These ones, you know, we can take off maybe $25 or so, but the sale are the ones that are outside. And I was like, well, why? Is this like last year's special or whatever? But basically the weird thing is I think the person was trying to tell me, because they were Spanish speaking, that it was just an they were overstocked, basically, you know. So, but they are comfortable as all hell. So those are my new boots. Okay, I showed you guys my houses. I showed you guys my new ironing boards. I showed you guys my new Q20 embroidery machine. I showed you my fat quarter shop, my new outfit, my boots. Girl, I done showed y'all everything. Not everything, because y'all know I got tons more stuff over there that I haven't even unpacked yet. And in my kitchen. But I am going to do this one right here. And then I'm going to let y'all go. I got this from Hobby Lobby, because you know it's our new fabric store. Look at this. I'm going to make a, I don't know, table runner or some pot holders, or I don't even know what I'm gonna make, but I saw it. I was like, I gotta do something for the 4th of July. That's all I know. So whatever moves me. I'm gonna get off of here. May interest you. Something on this estate sale may interest you. Oh, really? Okay. Y'all be blessed. Be good to everybody. Love ya. Deuces.